What to do when a load is rejected? I wish there was a blanket answer for this, but there is no silver bullet.
Yeah, unfortunately, it would be so much easier, really, to deal with stuff. But again, unfortunately, it's gonna be rejected for all kinds of different reasons. It's gonna belong to all kinds of different shippers. It's gonna really depend on the company that you leased onto. It's gonna also depend on the insurance. It's also gonna depend on what exactly happened to the load.
Yep.
And then, unfortunately, it's never. Oh, and yeah, the broker can make it into a nightmare.
Or they can help push it.
Or they can help a lot. But it depends. This is why you should never work with bullshit brokers like TQL.
Dun, dun, dun. All right, but let's start at the top of the key here. All right, what are some of the main reasons that these loads are getting rejected?
Damage.
Yep, that's going to be, and so to
Overage.
And that's the one, man. Like overage, that should be. I don't feel like that should be a load rejection. But again, it's going to do that because that shipper, rather the receiver, just doesn't want that product there, and now the nightmare is yours, right?
Yes.
What happens when that load is damaged in transit? So some of the things that we do to protect ourselves here is pictures. Pictures are worth 1,000 words, man. You got to be taking pictures when you're loaded, because it doesn't mean that you were braking hard or like that you shifted that load. It could be that it was damaged by the person that loaded you.
Yeah. Also, paying attention what you're getting loaded with. Me personally, like, I've seen a lot of freight that could have ended as a total claim if I wouldn't say nothing or wouldn't do anything. Again, it was different times back then. There was no fancy things like these.
Yeah, taking several pictures.
Yeah, so I would have to use an actual camera and then make an actual picture somewhere at the Walgreens or something. and then it would take a long time. So for the most part, the communication was the only way. But yeah, you always wanna pay attention to what you're getting loaded with, and then you want to speak up if you see something off. Like, for example, how many times I see the load just loaded improperly. Some idiot at the warehouse who doesn't know anything about loading trailers properly, who doesn't know that you can put a single pallet in the front and two to the side, two to another side, and interlock them like this.
Right. Yeah.
They would just load one line of pallets on one wall and then the other line at the other wall. And now you have this gap in the middle, and I get it if you put the airbags in between, but a lot of times we don't. And if you as a driver don't say nothing, it's very, very likely to go pretty shitty.
Yeah, and especially if they're trying to save on that shrink wrap, and I've seen it where they barely just wrap that bad boy.
Yeah, and sometimes the load is not even very firm. Like, it's kind of a little jiggly.
Yeah, so
and we put like one layer of shrink wrap. Are you freaking kidding me? Like, yeah.
I mean, that's just so jiggly. Like he almost knocked it over loading it because he just turning.
Yeah, so I think a lot of times it becomes from what's the word, man? Just people not willing to interact, and people not willing to avoid the problems. People just wishfully thinking. Is that the thing? Yeah. Wishful thinking. So basically, like, we don't want to know. We don't care. I'm just a driver. No, bro, you're not a driver. You're a business owner. And then if you see, you got to protect your business. Nobody is going to protect it for you.
No, and then talking about protecting your business, and so you get to the point that you realize this is not going to solve itself, and it can cost you quite a bit right now financially on this load. One of the resources can be the insurance, because the insurance doesn't want to pay. So what's the best tactic to leverage that in your favor?
There are two challenges. if you have an insurance that pays way too easy, it's good on one hand, but it's not good in the long run, because at the end of the day, every loss run is gonna land on you. We're gonna pay every claim, and then your insurance is gonna go through the roof. That's problem number one. Number two, if the insurance doesn't pay, I like those. However, there are two types of those. So one insurance is gonna push the line to reject the claim. But if we can't get that rejected, we're gonna pay. Another challenge is if the insurance company is not gonna pay.
Then you're gonna pay.
Then, yeah, you're gonna pay. A buddy of mine, David, $29,000.
Damn.
$29,000. The load got damaged, and that's it. He's gonna, and we took him to court, man.
Oh man, and that's probably how long ago?
I think it's still going.
Sorry, David.
Yeah, sucks to be you. Better you than me, though.
Dryvan, David. Dryvan. If you're watching.
No, bro, don't fucking watch this video.
Oh yeah, don't watch the video, David.
Operators looking for the best business owner opportunity, look no further. I got all the programs that are going to make you successful. Everything to operating from 2 different fuel cards, top of the line trailers with a maintenance program that is unbeatable, to plates, insurance, you name it, we got it. All you got to do is give us a call, 863-342-5171. Learn more and get started.
All right. So, but that is, but again, it's either way you go, you have to collect as much data as you can and protect yourself. So pictures getting loaded, when you are delivering and they're telling you this is damage, take pictures, because who's saying it's damage? Sometimes it's, that guy just doesn't want to get in trouble, and there's nothing wrong with the product, man.
And also, different damages. Like, for example, the product is not even there is nothing wrong with the product. It's just a shrink wrap that a little bit ripped apart. Okay, so what's the problem, right? Mm-hmm. You want to document everything. You want to take pictures. You want to be pretty in their face, not aggressively, but you need to tell them, I need to see the damaged product. I need to take the pictures. I got to get it before I leave.
Mm-hmm.
Because a lot of times, unfortunately, this is our instruction to our owner operators. Never leave before you say something.
Absolutely, yeah.
And but people tend to somehow understand it during the orientation, but once we get into those situations, I don't know, some instinct kicks in or what, everybody starts feeling like the further I get from this problem, somehow it's gonna go away. No, man, it's not gonna go away, and you may neglect your only option to save your ass.
Yeah, because you even have to be careful when, they'll tell you, don't worry about it, man, just chuck that, scrap it. No. You better somebody better have an email on that with the specific.
Yeah, because it's easy. We may say 1 pallet damaged, right?
Yeah.
The question is, let's say the pallet has, $5,000 of product. And let's just say, it's not the whole pallet that's damaged. It's only one box on the pallet that's damaged.
Like $50.
And now that's, let's say, $50, or even if it's $500, so much better.
Yeah.
And if you're never gonna go and look and take pictures and investigate, you obviously wanna see what the product is. You wanna, if there's any barcodes anywhere, you wanna obviously take that. Any brand names or whatnot, you wanna pictures of that. And then you obviously want to still document everything else that is technically not damaged, because how quickly it's going to become damaged.
Yeah.
And another shitty thing I've seen, let's say we unload some product in the rain. So it's just like you backed into warehouse, but one of those that has a gap between the trailer and the dock. And let's say it's a strong rain, and when the forklift is going in and out, some pallets we get some water dribble, right? And then it looks like it has some It just the cardboard box has some water dots on it. That's gonna dry out in about half an hour. Permanently. Nobody will ever see it. But now some idiot marks that it's water damage.
Creating a major issue.
Doesn't say what specifically is damaged, and now you're leaving without anything. And now if your insurance is progressive,
You
just bought yourself a product and you're not even keeping it. You left it. and that's a pretty bad scenario. So sometimes damage is not even a damage. So it's very important to always investigate. I've seen another thing then when we leave a pallet or two in the trailer. And even if everybody is cool, we say, just dispose it. No, bro, you gotta pay me to dispose it. I'm not just gonna where am I gonna go to some public dumpster and dispose it? No, it has to be a new rate confirmation. I need to get paid to where are we going, right?
Yeah.
And the brokers are gonna be slick about it. We're gonna tell you any kind of
your favorite donation choice.
Do that, and then we obviously not gonna talk about the payment until you ask them about it, because you should be like, look, man, your customer can take it right here. We have a dumpster. We can do whatever we want with that. If you want me to take it somewhere else, I will, but it's gonna cost money to take it there.
Here we go, guys. So remember, protect yourself at all times. Your business relies on that. So put your experiences in the comment below. If we missed something, what did you do and what helped you out? That can help others protect themselves as well.
Yeah, pictures, videos, document everything. Don't run from the problem. Document it, and then let your company make that decision. Let the company you leased onto make that decision, because we probably know what to do a lot better. We know what insurance we're working with. We know a lot of other stuff. We may have a personal relationship with a broker so good that it may not be a problem.
Here we go.
So just do what we say, and consider what we said. All right, guys. Take care. Holy crap, is this real? $4,000 a week in this market, guys? This is not a joke. We got plenty of owner-operators in this market taking home $4,000 a week every single week. So if you're interested in something like this, we're located right here in Mulberry, Florida, just a few miles south of Lakeland. Give us a call, 863-342-5171, because $4,000 take home after all the expenses, that's nothing to laugh at.